you guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Anna. Welcome back to the Locknwalk Tree Stand Carrying Systems Military Surplus Guides. Today, like last time, we told you that when we come back we'll be showing you some of our accessories that we have, and today we're going to go over our mesh bottom tree stand detach kit. Alright, so Jim's going to go over all the pieces that we have here that comes with that kit, and then we're going to go over our harness and how to do that with the kit. Okay, here comes Jim.
Okay, first thing we want to do is take your harness. This is the universal Highlander in the multicam with the matching brown belt. When you get it, you'll get the upper chest harness and the matching coyote brown belt. We're gonna put that aside right now. And when you get the detach kit, you'll get a bag that looks similar to this, and it has all your hardware in it that attaches to the tree stand to attach your harness to, so that you can take it off and attach it to multiple stands. So we're going to go over the tree stand, a mesh bottom tree stand, and we're going to attach it to the harness, and we're going to show you how to attach it to the tree stand. Okay, we have our detach kit, and we're ready to take a look at the hardware. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our hardware and dump it out. And as you can see, it looks like a lot of parts to it, but believe me, they're all necessary. Now, so what we're going to do is take the hardware, and first thing we're going to do is take these buckles and set them aside, because they're going to go on the tree stand and they'll attach right to your stand, and you don't really have to take those off. We have 4 of those. We have 2 for the bottom of the arms on the upper chest harness. We have 2 for the top. We take the these here are the elastic silencers that go over top of the buckles, so they don't make any noise when they walking through the woods. So we're going to take where we put our chest harness on, and so we're going to attach these buckles. And I already know where I'm going to attach my first 2 buckles for the upper adjustments of the arms. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to put one there on that side, and I'm going to put another one here on this side of the tree stand. And I'm going to pull all the slack out of it, so I have 2 individual buckles. Then I'm going to take the bottom 2, and I'm going to put them down near the bottom. They're for the bottom of the arms. They're going to go right about here. As you can see, we just put them through the loop and then pulling the slack out. You don't want a lot of play in that, because you want to keep tight to the tree stand so you don't have a lot of slop in it. Then what I want to do is I want to take my silencer elastic, and I want to slip them over it. And they're pretty tight, so they're made to be tight so they don't come off once you put them on after you detach the harness. So there's one, 2, 3, and we need one more. And they'll stretch right down over there, as you can see. Now, it gives it some stability in the buckle also, as far as being away from the stand. Now, we're going to take our harness, and we have the back side of our harness, okay? This is the upper chest harness, and we're going to put our buckle systems. We can lay this to the side now. We're done with this for a little bit. We're going to take this upper chest harness, and then we're going to put some disconnector buckles on it. These are called Benino clamps, or military issue. Everything I use is military issue, American made. No Chinese crap. All made in the USA, military issue. So you're not getting you're getting stuff that's going to last a lifetime. Unlike some of this people out there, tree stand companies out there buying this China stuff, sending it over to China, trying to copy my idea that I originally had patented. We're using the real deal. So we're going to take this one here, and we want to put these on so that when we put this on, okay, we have this, try to get so you can see it here so I don't get ahead of you guys. You take the buckle and put it through the slide, okay, and then you put it through the double loop, and then it's Velcro, so it'll just slide right over there, and you put it towards your end, and then you just Velcro it on, okay, and you're going to do this to all 4 of them, okay. So I'm going to do it a little bit faster just because you really only need to see one just to see how it's done. So then I'm going to take the other one, keep them going so they open up towards the top, so when you clamp them down, you're over top of them and you can clamp them down. There again, just want to take your time, do one at a time. Then we have, you need 2 for the bottom, which will be your top. Okay, and what you do is you slip this through there, so this would go to the outside of the tree stand. So you take the buckle, put it down through, put it through, put it over, and now what you want to do is you want to make that loop smaller. So what you want to do is you want to go over top and underneath and pull it out, and then take your excess and feed it together, and do the same with the other side. Takes the other side, now you can put this on 2 ways. You can do it the way I'm doing it, or you can do it the other way like this here. I'm going to show you both ways. It doesn't really matter. If you want a lot more room and you're taking it on and off, you probably want to put it over like this here. See how it's underneath here and it's over top here? You'll have a lot more room in between here if you put it over top. But you still need to pull that one down so you don't have a lot of slack in it. When you clamp it down, you don't want anything wobbling around on you. If you use the underneath, then you want to keep that underneath and you want to pull that slack right through the, and you'll be doubling it up really. See how that went through there? And it might be a little tight because you got that Velcro you got to take through there too. But see, now you see the two difference in the two? Either one will work. But that's going to give you more room like that than it is right there because you're going to lose a little bit of space, but it won't really matter to me. But to you, you might want to do yours a little more space. Okay, now that's the 4 connections. We want to take the web Dominator. We take the web Dominator. We feed it through like so. We roll up the excess webbing. We do not use this piece of webbing, so we include a web Dominator for ones that we don't use to keep everything nice and neat for you. These are also military issue. Everything's military issue. Everything's ITW, all the buckles are ITW. All my sew-ins, all military issue thread. See how we rolled that up nice and neat. Now that's going to bring it over to our tree stand again. And we're going to take our harness. We have our 2 clips on the top. We're going to hook this stand, this harness, so it's up around here. So we're going to go down through clip it right on. Easy as that. Now that harness is not going nowhere. Now we're going to take these 2 off. This would, if you're going to not use the detach kit, this would attach the upper arm for adjustment. We're going to take that off. We're going to put this one on because this one's going to hold the buckle that goes into the detach. And what it does, goes on just like this, over top, through our double loop system, over top and underneath. And pull it tight. Then we have our buckle. These are called wave lock buckles. ITW makes them non-slip just for this reason, so that you can put them through the webbing and they won't slip. These are made just for soldiers so they put a grip on stuff and have a non-slip surface. When you take that down, you are not going to pull that off. Okay? So what we do is we take the excess webbing then and we pull it tight and loop it over the top and feed it down through just to get rid of it and make it nice and neat. Take one of our our elastic silencers. Put it through. Attach it to our shoulder. That's one side. Now we're going to do the same thing to the other side. We'll take this off. Set it aside. As you can see, I want to get a good close-up of that wave lock. See how that's wave? And now to grip that webbing nice and tight. Nothing's cheap about the system. These buckles will last a lifetime, and if they don't, then you call me and I'll replace it. Just like the harness. If I can't fix them, I'll replace them for free. This is the Locknwalk. This isn't the cheap harnesses out there that are imitating my patented design. Gets me a little irritated. They can't find their own design. They have to copy mine original patented design because they think I can't hire an attorney to go after them. Okay, that's our upper chest harness fully installed. All we got left to do is put the bottom latchings and hook them on. We're going to take these two components here and get ready to put those on. Now what we're going to do, this is a split buckle. We're going to take that split, we're going to put that webbing right in between that split. And we're going to take the silencer, take our other one, put it through. Click in and click in. Now, we're all ready for the belt. So we're going to get the belt. We got 1, 2, 3 web dominators. We're going to take the belt. 1, 2, 3 webbings. We're not going to use these. So we're going to take and we give you 3 web dominators to roll these up, get them out of your way. and you can get these to handle any excess lashings that you might want to get out of your way on the website. Okay, then we put another one on the other side. And you don't have to be as neat as I do, but I like to have everything really nice and neat. I'm just kind of that kind of way. Get that out of your way. And then take the last one, do the same thing. Now we take our, we're going to put the belt on right about here. Okay. We're going to take our last two quick release buckles. And what we have our last two. We have our rows of POWs, the hook molly gear in. What we're going to do is we're going to pick one out, go about over 1, 2, that's about good, 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to slide this in underneath the POW. And when you slide it in, put it right in the slot, down in the slot. Okay. 1, 2. Lift up. Quick release buckles out of the way. Detach them from the arms so you can move it out of the way easy. Then take your belt, center it where you're going to fasten it, click it down in, go up. One lashing, click in, and your detach kit's done. You're on, you're ready to haul. And now say we're out in the woods, now we're ready to detach. So first thing we do is take this buckle and we squeeze it, detach it there, attach it on the other arm, take our tree stand up in the woods nice and quiet, detach it from the top. Now when you take these off, you pull in and then you gotta angle up, come right off. The other side, every one. If you just angle in, they come right off. Same way with them, all four of them. Angle in, they come right off. And then the system would be drop off. And the same with the belt. Get back down, put it nice and quiet. Stands ready to climb. Leave these connectors on. And that's all there is to it. That's the detached kit. And pick your harness up, stuff it in your knapsack. You don't want to leave it on the ground when you go up the tree. So fold it up, stuff it in your knapsack, and you're ready to climb the tree. Okay, I also want to tell you guys that you can buy the adapter kit that you're looking at here, and what's in the bag is just this here. The bottom clips, the top clips, so that you can set them up on another tree stand and then switch your harness from tree stand to tree stand without buying another harness and another whole kit. This just has the main buckles for attaching. And then you just take your regular harness off and put it on another tree stand. So you can buy multiple systems with these accessory spares, and then you can have a complete setup for all your stands for the season. Thank you.
All right, you guys, so now we're gonna go over some more accessories we have. We have our jackets. There are harness jackets. We have the Marpat pattern, which is mainly used for the button buck, only because it matches better, but you can use it for any other ones. And then we have our mossy oak, okay? Now these are rain-proof, mold-proof, mildew-proof, all that. And Jim's gonna show you how to put them on to the harness, okay?
Okay, we got the harness jackets, and we're gonna show you how to put them on. I sew these up. They're 1000D Cordura, and like Anna said, they're water repellent. Water will run off of them. They won't soak up or protect your stuff that you're worried about getting wet. And they make nice little head comfort when you're walking through the woods. And I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Okay, so we have the two buckles up on top. What we're gonna do is we're gonna attach these buckles, and I'm gonna slide the stand down a little bit, and we have the buckles that tie our arms for adjustment up at the top. And what we're gonna do, we have a double loop system. We're going to take that double loop system, we're going to feed it through that double loop system over the top, underneath, and pull it tight. Same with the other side, over top, or through it, over top, underneath, pull it tight. And that's really basically the main part of the attachment, is putting that upper buckle through the upper lashing through the buckle. Okay. Now you have two bungees on a bungee that runs through there with two hooks on it, both sides. Okay, and a loop. And I'm going to show you how you get your belt. And when you get out in the woods, or when you get ready to climb, your stretches, your jacket will be rolled up, carrying it, and I'm gonna show you how it looks rolled up. But you're gonna extend it down over top of your harness. You're gonna take your belt after it's off of you, and then you're gonna fold it over and just kind of tuck it underneath, you know, and then you stretch that jacket down over top of there like that. And then we're going to take this bungee and we're just going to stretch it underneath there on one side and hook it onto that loop. And then we're going to take the other side and stuff all that in there. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. We're going to just stretch it so we're keeping all the slack out of it. And we're going to take it through that loop, hook it on. That's all there is to it. Now your jacket's nice and tight to the stand. So when you're climbing, it's gonna, not only is it gonna keep your stuff from hanging down off the stand, it's gonna hide your feet movement while you're in the stand from deer underneath you or around your stand. You can move freely. So then when you get down out of the stand and you're ready to put the harness back on for leaving your stand, you detach the buckle or the hook, take it out, and then what you want to do is you want to roll it from the underneath so the color is outside, makes it look better. So that's the way I always do anyway. And then it gives you a little headrest when you're walking through the woods. Gives you a little cushion on the neck. And roll it up, get out of your way, so you can use the harness. And makes it nice and neat. And then just take that bungee and wrap it up top. There you go. Right out of your way. Now you're ready to pack up, head out of the woods. And that's the Locknwalk harness jacket.
Okay, you guys, so that was it. We're done with these accessories. Next video, we're gonna bring out our last remaining bit of accessories, and we'll show you guys all of those. So that's gonna be our last video for the accessories, okay? But please give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you like the video, subscribe, and let us know. Thank you.